We will be doing today cross multiplication method, exercise 3.5. First of all, this method I am going to explain you by taking this example. 2x plus y is equals to 5 and 3x plus 2y is equals to 8. These are the two linear equations in two variables, your third chapter of 10th class. First of all, we'll write it in standard form. How can we write it in standard form? Standard form of this equation is 2x plus y minus 5 is equals to 0 and 3x plus 2y minus 8 is equals to 0. Later on I will tell you why we have done this. All of you know that what is coefficient of x here is known as a1. Standard form of the equation is a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equals to 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equals to 0. So we will use these a1, a2, b1, b2, c1, c2 to find out the solution with the help of cross multiplication method. So first of all, the formula you need to learn is it's B, C, A and B, just like cycle. After B, C will come, after C, A will come, after A, B will come. So you can make a cycle here and then write B, then C, then A. So B, C, A and then B. B, C, A, B. You have to start from B and again you have to end at B. So how we'll write these coefficients? B. B means coefficient here of B is 1 and here is 2. So we will write, I am going to start from here, the solution. So you will write first of all B. Coefficient of B1 is 1, B2 is 2. So we will write 1 and 2. Next is C. C is minus 5 and minus 8. We will write here minus 5 and minus 8. After that A. A is coefficient of x, 2 and 3. And after that coefficient of B again, which is 1 and 2. We can repeat. In between these two we will write x. In between these two we will write x. In between these two we will write y. And in between these two we will write 1. It means this will give us x, this will give us y and this will give us 1. So how we will write? We will write like this, x upon, first of all from left to right will go, 1 8s are 8. So we will write 1 and minus 8. We will multiply like this and then this is this minus is of formula. This minus is of formula and then we will multiply these two terms. 2 multiply minus 5 which is equals to y upon, again from left to right it is minus 5 and 3 and then this formula sign which is minus and will go in this direction, 2 comma minus 8. And third step is 1 upon, because it is 1 upon 2 multiply 2, then formula sign which is minus and this is 3 multiply 1. I hope this is clear to you. One more example I will take and discuss with you. So it is x upon minus 8, then this minus and this minus will become plus, it's 10 is equals to minus 15. This minus and this minus will become plus 16 and this is 2 is 4 and 1 is 3. So we'll get, after solving it, x upon 2, y upon 1 and 1 upon 1. We will name it 1, 2 and 3. First of all we will take 1 and 3. How will take 1 and 3? We will take 1 and 3 as x upon 2 is equals to 1 upon 1. And then here we will take 2 and 3. 2 is y upon 1, which is equals to 1 upon 1. So this will be equals to x is equals to 2 and here y is equals to 1. So we have got answer, x is equals to 2 and y is equals to 1. This is unique solution. All of you know the condition of unique solution also. You can check a1 by a2 is not equals to b1 by b2. So you can check here in this question. What is a1? It's 2 upon 3 is not equal to 1 upon 2. That's why we have got solution as unique solution. One more example I am going to take, which is example, which is second part. Fourth part of your NCERT book. First question, fourth part, exercise 3.5. It's x minus 3y minus 7 is equals to 0. And next equation is 3x minus 3y minus 15 is equals to 0. Already these two are in the standard form. So we will write x, y and 1. What is our formula? BC AB. B is minus 3 and minus 3. C is minus 7 minus 15. B, C, then A. A is what? 1 and 3. Then again B. It's minus 3 and minus 3. I hope it is clear to you. B, C, A, B. B means coefficient of y. B1, B2. So B1, B2. Which sign you will take? This is the meaning of coefficients. Then C. Minus 7 minus 15 means constant terms. C means constant terms. Then again B, C, A. A means the coefficient of x. Here is 1, here is 3. 1, 3. Then again B. B1 is minus 3 and B2 is minus 3. We know how to write. We'll write this first. So it is x upon minus 3 and minus 15. Then formula minus will go up. Minus 3 minus 7 is equals to y upon minus 7 and 3. Then minus sign, minus 15, 1 is equals to 1 upon 1 minus 3. Then formula minus 3 and minus 3. I hope this is clear to you how to write. So this will be x upon minus plus 15, 3 is 45. Then minus 3 minus means minus. 3 7s are 21, which is equals to y upon minus plus is minus, 7 3 is 21, and minus is plus, 15 1s are 15 is equals to 1 upon minus 3, then minus plus 9. So we'll get now x upon 45 minus 21 is 24, then y upon it's minus 6 is equals to 1 upon 6. Again the same steps, we'll name it 1, 2 and 3. So from 1 and 2, x by 24 is equals to y upon 1 upon 6 and y upon minus 6 is equals to 1 by 6. So y is equals to minus 6 by 6, which is equals to minus 1, and x is equals to 24 by 6, which is equals to 4. So our final answer is x is equals to 4 and y is equals to minus 1. A unique solution again. I hope the method is clear to you. Now we move on to next question. In question, which is very important from examination point of view. Second question says, find A and B if equations have infinitely many solutions. Unique solution conditions I gave you just now. So we'll discuss all the three conditions again. Unique solution condition is a1 by a2 is not equals to b1 by b2, and you know a1 a2 is coefficient of x and b1 b2 is coefficient of y. And infinitely many condition is infinitely many solution condition says that all three ratios are equal. A1 by a2 equals to b1 by b2 equals to c1 by c2. No solution we'll discuss in the third example. So the question is 2x plus 3y is equals to 7 and a minus bx plus a plus by is equals to 3a plus b minus 2. So if you check here, a1 is 2, a2 is a minus b. Since we have, don't write v, since equations have infinitely many solutions, so we have a1 by a2 equals b1 by, just now I told you, b1 by b2 is equals to c1 by c2. So a1 here is 2, a2 here is a minus b, coefficient of x, b1 here is 3, b2 here is a plus b, c1 here is 7 and c2 here is 3a plus b minus 2. We are not going to use here cross multiplication method, so don't get confused with the method cross multiplication. These two, a1 by a2, and let me turn the page and show you, it is not upon, you can see this is not upon that a1 by a2, this is not, I have not put any sign here, this is not a1 by a2, not b1 by b2, this is not b1 by b2, c1 by c2. So don't get confused with this method. This is separate thing, that all three ratios are equal. So we can write a1 by a2, b1 by b2, c1 by c2. I hope this is clear to you. Now we need to find this, because these three are ratios. So we'll name it 1, 2 and 3. Don't get confused with the cross multiplication method. We are not applying cross multiplication method here. First we will take first and second. It is 2 upon a minus b is equals to 3 upon a plus b. Now multiply this 2 with these two and 3 with these two. So 2a plus b is equals to 3 times a minus b. We'll get 2a plus 2b is equals to 3a minus 3b. After solving it, just shift this 2a this side, like terms one side. 2a this side, it is 3a minus 2a, and this is 2b plus 3b. So 5b is equals to a. This is the first equation that we have got. Now second equation I am going to solve. We will take second and third. Second is 3 upon a plus b and third is 7 upon 3a plus b minus 2. Multiply this 3 with the whole. 3a plus b minus 2 is equals to 7 times a plus b. After solving it, we will get 3 is 9a plus 3b minus 6 is equals to 7a plus 7b. Now again shift like terms one side. It will be, or you can shift all the terms on one side. Minus 7a minus 7b is equals to 0. 9a minus 7a is 2a. Plus 3b minus 7b is minus 4b. Minus 6 is equals to 0. You can take 2 common. A minus 2b minus 3 is equals to 0. Now we have got in the first equation, this is 2. And our first was, I am writing again for you people. First that we have got is this one. This is first equation and this is second equation. Now these two are equations and we can use any method here. Now you know all the methods. You know elimination method that you have done in 3.4, substitution method you have done in 3.3, and cross multiplication method that you have done just now in this exercise 3.5. I have explained you in this video only. So it is up to you, but according to me substitution is easy for this particular question because a is equals to 5b. So I am going to substitute this value of a in 2. Now on substituting, 1 in 2, I am putting this equation 1 in 2. So what is the value of a is 5b. So I am writing here 5b minus 2b minus 3 is equals to 0. 3b minus 3 is equals to 0, and all of you can solve b is equals to 1. If b is equals to 1, then a is equals to 5b, which is equals to 5 into 1 is equals to 5. A is equals to 5. Our question was find the value of a and b. So we have got value of a and b. A is 5, b is 1. Always make it a habit to write your answer in a box at the end, because you are going to give board exams and it will help you and help the teacher to check the question easily. Okay, one more question we'll discuss. Second question, second part of your book, which says find k if equation have no solution. This time no solution. 3x plus y is equals to 1 and 2k minus 1x plus k minus 1y is equals to 2k plus 1. No solution condition, do you remember? You have done in first and second exercise. A1 by A2 is equals to B1 by B2 but not equals to C1 by C2. This is the condition when we say that the equations have no solution. There is no solution. Then by just, what is A1 here? A1 is 3. A2 is coefficient of x, this whole. B1 is 1. B2 is k minus 1, this whole bracket. C1 is 1. C2 is 2k plus 1, this whole. Now you must be thinking that ma'am is not taking C1 and C2 on the other side. Ma'am is not taking them in the standard form. So it is up to you. You can take here. But in cross multiplication method, if you are applying cross multiplication method, you have to shift this 1 on this side and this 2k plus 1 on this side. But in these, because it is a ratio, in ratio if you will change it minus, if you will change this whole minus 2k minus will get cancelled with minus because it's a ratio. So no need to shift these two. But when you are applying, again I am telling you, again I am stressing on the point, when you are applying cross multiplication method, you need to shift this C1 and C2 on the other side. So now A1, A2 will put, A1 is 3, A2 is 2k minus 1, B1 is 1, B2 is k minus 1, C1 is 1, C2 is 2k plus 1. But it is not equal to, because no solution is given in the question, and A1 by A2 is equals to B1 by B2 but not equals to C1 by C2. So I have to write not equals to C1 by C2. Now we'll take again 1, 2 and 3. We will solve first of all from first and second. 3 upon 2k minus 1 is equals to 1 upon k minus 1. Now shift this, multiply this 3 with this whole. 3 times k minus 1 is equals to 2k minus 1, because this is 1. 2k into 1 minus 1 into 1, so same thing. So it will be 3k minus 3 is equals to 2k minus 1. Transpose like terms on one side. It will be minus 1 plus 3. It will be 2, 1k. So it means k is equals to 2. So one answer is k is equals to 2. Now we'll solve from second and third. You need to solve this also. 1 upon k minus 1 is not equals to 1 upon 2k plus 1. Multiply this with this. 2k plus 1 not equals to, because it is 1, so 1 k minus 1 ones are k minus 1. Shift all the like terms one side. 2k minus k is not equals to minus 1 minus 1. K is not equals to minus 2. So this is also our answer. So our complete answer is k is equals to 2 and k is not equals to minus 2. Thank you.